What's up guys, quickly before the video starts, I did just want to say that the new merch is now live. We've got all the different colour variants of the logo, so once you've decided what colour logo you want, you can go in and customise the colour of the clothing as well, so much customisation in there available for whichever you're looking for. Any purchases do directly help the channel, so they're greatly appreciated. If you do buy any of that, do let me know, feel free to let me know in the Discord and send me a picture when it arrives, and that'll do it from me. Thank you very much, onto the video. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well today. So today I am playing a track that I was fortunate enough to be able to do the testing for, and I reviewed it. I know a lot of you would have seen Barber's video on this track. It's the Motomart Compound made by Kevin Fwailer, and this is my first time playing it since it has released. So to my knowledge, I don't think anything on the track has changed, but I'm sure we'll soon see that. I'm actually in a public lobby at the moment. I think it's the first time in a while actually on the channel, at least video-wise, I've done anything online properly. And hopefully in this video we'll hopefully get a race going as well, because that'll be quite nice to do on this track. Because at the time when I played it, I kind of gave my feedback, and I thought it would be a good racetrack, purely because, as you can see right now, there are multiple line selections in a lot of corners, and that always is a positive point in my books. And I'm just going to quickly spin a lap here just to refresh myself, and then I will probably just do a quick cut, and hopefully the next time you see me I'll be on the line. But overall, the things that I liked about this track, I liked the creativity. I feel like it's a very creative track. I like the elevation changes. There's some parts of the track that really force you to slow down, which you don't get very often nowadays. You either get the whole track is tight and technical, or the whole thing's wide open. So it's nice to get that little mix. Can you still double into this corner? You can, that's nice. Little things like that. I love little creative lines like that where you can kind of jump off of braking bumps and just make your own special lines up. I think that's the reason why I quite enjoy sand tracks on MX bikes as well. This is a bit of a booter sender. See if we can get it backwards. Get it back. There we go. And step down this hill. Oh god, I don't think I'm making the inside here. Brake. Oh, barely made that. That felt nice though. Let's try and keep it on the track. Come on, there we go. And then this one's a bit of a sender jump as well. Now these damn rollers, I can't double them to save my life. I don't think the point of them is to be able to double them. Oh, I almost got over that one. But yeah, as you can see, it's not the longest track in the world by any means. And it is only the Nationals track on here. There's a tiny little free ride area, a couple of jumps out off the map. Overall, what you see is what you get. There's going to be collisions. I hope I don't hit this man. Oh, it got together. Keep me alive, keep me alive. Thank you, Pavoso. He came off worse. Let's go. It's my lucky day today, clearly. And I will come around here. I can't remember what jump is actually the finish line, to be honest with you. So as soon as I hit the finish line and do a lap, I feel like the jump in the middle of the track before the sand rollers were the finish, so I've actually got a little bit to go before we get there, but let's see what we do. I can't remember what sort of lap times I'm looking for. In the lobby at the moment, it looks like people... So there's a 140 going on. From what I gather, this is actually quite a popular track. Everyone seems to be really enjoying it, and people spending a fair amount of time. Oh god, I thought I was going to hit that bike. There's a hell of a lot of bikes just laying on the track, which isn't a good sign for if I want to get a race going at some point. I feel like I might be waiting. There'll be a few rejections in there, not intentionally, just where people aren't playing, and rip. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be the top lap time in the lobby after that. Let's have a look. So, oh, definitely not. 1 minute 40. Oh, jeez, I'm not getting to the finish line in 16 seconds. What the hell? I feel like, is that just a burner of a lap, or am I just incredibly slow nowadays? Why are you sat there? Okay, that's an interesting place to sit. Yeah, I think I'm just incredibly slow. I mean, even with that crash, I don't think that crash cost me too much. And what are we looking at, like a 46-ish? Yeah. Oh, 45. That's not terrible. Who's the guy that beat me? Let's just give him some props. Oh, never mind. There we go. It's crap wet. He's good at nationals. So yes, I will leave it here, and I will see you as soon as I get into a race. Okay, so slightly awkward. Not my finest moment on YouTube so far. I went to see if I could request to start a race in that server just now, and polls were disabled. So there was 20 minutes left of practice. However, there was then a 60-minute pre-qualifying, a 4-minute +1 qualifying race or whatever, and then a 5-minute race. So really didn't want to be sat in there for the next hour and a half, 2 hours. So instead, because I just really want to play this track today, I thought I'd just load up testing, do my usual rambling on about things that probably no one's interested in at all, and just have a good time, really. So as I was saying previously, this is another track by Kevin Fuela, and I really seem to be enjoying his tracks. I don't think he's put out a track that I really haven't enjoyed yet. So thank you very much for all the tracks and that you're putting into the community. It's really appreciated. This is a track where I need to learn some of the lines actually, because well, you saw the intro just now, the lap that I done. I was 5 seconds off of the top of the lobby, so if I can get a 140 or a 141 or something by the end of this video, I'll be a happy man. Going back, if you haven't watched Barber's video on this track, I recommend you do so. I'll put a link to his video in the description. I know that his video on that actually done really well, so I feel like most of you probably would have seen it at this point. But it did feature yours truly. I was lucky enough to be the chosen rider. What Barber does is he'll select kind of one quote-unquote pro to ride an upcoming track. They get sent the link to the track, and hopefully you're trustworthy enough not to share it around, but I like to think that I'm a good boy, so I didn't betray anyone's trust, but I was lucky enough to be one of the very first people to ride it, really just test it out. I think I must have put maybe like 6 to 10 laps into the track in total. I feel like once you get an idea of how fast you need to get all the jumps and you get the flow going, it's an incredibly fun track. I definitely feel like it suits the 450 well. 250, 100% doable, it'll be a good track. However, when you get down to maybe like the 125s, for example, you might be having a bit of a tough time trying to get over all of the jumps. Some of them are big booters and at the top of the hills as well, so you actually need that power and that drive to get up the hill in the first place. Like this one I am about to come up to now, actually, after this tight left-hander. I really like being able to, every single lap, switch my line up. Even if it's just 2 separate, I don't think I'm going to go this now, especially not whilst I'm wheeling. Even if it's just something as simple as 2 separate lines, the fact that both lines are viable and competitive with each other in a racing sense and speed-wise, that to me is huge. That makes a good track, in my opinion. Because the last thing you want are, this is kind of one of the issues I have with the tracks that are completely wide open everywhere, is when you do get behind someone, because the whole kind of, what's the right word? I guess just the fast way around the track in general is just to apex all the corners as if you're playing an F1 game. And you can't pass when it's like that. You just have to wait for mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes don't come, so it can be quite frustrating if you are maybe a second or so faster than the guy in front of you. You really can't get past unless you kind of force the issue, and then as soon as you start doing that, people just think you're a dick because you pushed them out of the way. But I mean, racing is racing at the end of the day. Oh, can we go over this? That's not a line I've tried before. That could be viable, because that roller... Oh, hang on. I've tabbed out of the game. Okay, that was very odd. Usually when that happens, my game completely crashes, but not the case that time. That's very weird. That's not happened to me yet. But so you saw 145 there. Did I crash? I don't know. I'll do. We'll get another lap going after this anyway. The finish line jump is kind of a big one in the middle over there. I'll show you, but I will definitely try and get a heater in before this video ends. As I was saying, these kind of tracks and that Kevin's been putting out, really enjoy them, and he's got an Instagram dedicated to his tracks and stuff as well, and it looks like he's got some good stuff in the works, so I'm excited to see what he's going to bring to us. And it really, like, from my point of view, perfect as a content creator, but I love just having like this constant flow of tracks to review for you guys and things to do in the game, because there has been points here or there where I'll log onto my PC, load up the MX Bike Mods website, and there'll be nothing new for the day. And I'm kind of like, oh my god, what do I do? I've got no imagination. What do I make a video on now? But I seem to come up with something. There's always something to do, even if I have to branch out and do other games. One thing I wanted to do today, which was, it was going to be a bit of a long shot anyway, which it ended up not working, is the MXGP free game that I played the other day that seemed to be well received by you guys as well. I wanted to try an online race just to see how bad I am compared to normal MXGP players, and not one lobby existed, which I'm not surprised by. I know it's an old game, but I thought there might still be a couple of people on there playing, you know. I set a lobby up myself, waited there for about 20 minutes, no one joined in the entire 20 minutes, so I closed the game. I then loaded up Ride 4 because I saw some gameplay of Ride 4 the other day and was really impressed by it. It looks unreal, the graphics are stunning. The video I watched was in 4K and it I thought it was real life at first. I thought I was watching a genuine real video. It was incredible. So I loaded up Ride 4, went to play a bit of that, realised that I am absolute garbage at road racing games. I went literally off into the sand in every single corner, so nobody wants to watch that, so I scrapped that idea. So come back to good old trusty bikes, a game that I actually know I can go fast on. So the plan is just to, well, yeah, the plan was to do an online race, but obviously that didn't happen either. So not been the best for me today. Not been the luckiest in trying to record a video. But fortunately there are, well, there's probably still a good, maybe like, if I scroll through the entire MX Bike mod site, maybe like 30 tracks or so that I've never even touched, maybe even more. So there is, at the moment for me, there is a unlimited stream of videos to make, which I'm very happy for. I'm sure some of you guys will be happy about that as well. And there you go, I beat that 1 minute 40 that I was aiming for, so that is absolutely perfect. You can see as I'm riding around, there's no real parts of this track that give me a huge struggle. The only struggle comes is when you start trying to go like super fast and skip out bumps and be a bit creative with your lines. But if you're just riding the track to have a bit of fun and just to ride and play the game, the track really should give you no issue at all. And I think this is like the perfect middle ground as far as creativity goes, because there's some tracks where they get a bit more on the unrealistic side of things that I end up not liking, because they just don't match my style. I feel like I end up riding really bad on these tracks. Some people love them, and by all means, if that's what you're into, then you do you. I am in no position to tell people what they should or shouldn't be doing in this game. But everyone has their own personal opinions, and to me, this is the sort of thing that I like. Obviously, I will always love the super hard realism tracks, like the GP of Oz or the Russian GP as well. These sorts of tracks, like the tracks that JV makes. But these tracks they're very, very good. I think Kelvin made a few tracks in MX Simulator as well. I can't remember if I played any. I probably did. I mean, God, how many hours must I spent on that game? I must have played the game for about 5-6 years straight, so I must have played almost every single track that came out in that period, so I probably have covered one of his tracks at some point. But I'm always very thankful for new content creators coming into this community, because it's not the biggest community in the world, and we do need people to keep the game alive, keep the game going. It's always difficult as well, because I know Pivoso's obviously got multiple games that he works on, multiple projects and different priorities, and I know at the moment MX Bikes isn't the top priority. I know his game GP Bikes is, which is just the obviously the GP version of this, the road racing version. He's kind of trying to get that to a point where it can be put onto Steam. Same as MX Bikes was. MX Bikes was like its own standalone game on the MX Bikes website before. Same as GP Bikes is now. But obviously this game is a bit further along than that, so he's got his priorities on that at the moment. Hopefully when that's all done, this game will get a little bit of love, maybe fix some of the quality of life issues, maybe like loading times into games, even things that like quick things that I think would be really helpful is just being able to like change your bike in the lobby, for example, rather than having to exit out every time. And as I say, just little quality of life fixes I think will really make the game better overall. I mean, I love it as it is. It's I mean, obviously I didn't expect to be sitting here at the moment, sitting on a 12,000 sub channel when I first downloaded this game. It's it's pretty weird how life takes you sometimes, but I mean it is what it is. I really enjoy this game. I've got this game to thank for my quote-unquote success on this platform so far, so I'll keep supporting it for as long as I can, and by the sounds of things I feel like I've contributed in some way at least. I always see comments on most videos actually saying that people have bought the game because of these videos, which is just amazing to read. I'm really happy, and I'm glad that you guys have got into it and are enjoying it, and can share the same fun that I have. And that'll do it for me. I hope you have enjoyed that. If you have enjoyed the video, please do drop a like. It's really appreciated. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I post almost every day motocross games solely, and that'll do it for me. Have a lovely rest of the day, whatever it is that you're up to, and until I catch you guys in the next video, peace.
Got bad shit all up in my mind right now. Fuck it, give me a minute and I'ma let it all out. I don't give a shit about an opinion, be another dimension when I wake up. Bitch, it's time to fill the cup. Got no fucking love, I feel so stuck on my luck. Get fucked.